Hello, I'm attorney Ken Harris from Charlotte, North Carolina, and I work in the energy and sports trades as well as being a full-time litigator here at my law firm. I grew up in Fayetteville and excited about the work that J. Cole is doing now nationally. Went to undergrad at UNC Chapel Hill, law school at UNC Chapel Hill. Came in the same year as Michael Jordan, so we're friends. And left law school and came down to Charlotte and joined a large corporate law firm. And then ended up starting my own law firm about 15 years ago and been working on my own since that time. You know, starting off, obviously my father, he was in the military for 30 years, was an enlisted man, and the way he carried himself with a sense of dignity and positivity despite the obstacles that he faced as a black soldier always inspired me, and so I carry that with me even today. There was another gentleman named Ben Ruffin who worked with the governor's office, who was a black executive at Reynolds for many years, and he also carried himself kind of like my dad, always with a sense of dignity, very articulate, very thoughtful. Ben Ruffin always influenced me to be a better person. From a business standpoint, it has to be Magic Johnson. You know, I've watched Magic. Magic is like a big brother to me. And I watched how he managed his business relationships and how he carried himself as a big business person, regardless of the deal, regardless of the size of the opportunity. And I learned a lot from him about being professional, regardless of the circumstances. So those, I would say, are my three biggest influences in terms of what I'm doing now. I define success as achieving your priorities and goals. I think you are the best person. The individual is the best person to determine what benchmarks represent success in your life. So what I've done is I've said, hey, look, I understand what obstacles I face. I understand what assets I have. Let me set benchmarks and achieve those. And I've always set the benchmarks very high. So when I achieve them, I feel very successful. You know, I think giving back is always a function of having the proper perspective concerning how you got. You know, everything that I have comes from the good Lord and what the good Lord has done in my life. So that makes it easy to give back because I'm not giving back my assets, I'm giving back assets that he helped me generate. Yeah. So that's where I start. And then you have to make sure that you're giving back things that are meaningful. So I tend to gravitate toward giving back knowledge, education, understanding of what it takes to be successful. Those are the things that will provide the person you're giving to some long-term benefit. So the key to me is sustainable activity relative to giving back programs, making sure that you give a young person an opportunity to connect with someone who can help them down the road, educational opportunities. I think the key is giving back sustainable opportunities for our youth.